Hello everyone, this is Jackie Hayes speaking. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Perth, WA, and today I'm going to demonstrate a beach scene, and this was my card challenge to my all my email ladies, and some of them have taken it up and really enjoyed what they've been doing. I am using a Good Man stamp set, and it's this one where he's in the deck chair. Beautiful Moments, which is this one with the little girls, and also the sentiment that I'm using is from the Good Man. This one is Collect Beautiful Moments, and that's from the Beautiful Moments set with the girl. Sorry. And I'm going to demonstrate how to do I've forgotten what it is. Memory's gone again. Somebody will be shouting out to me, I know they will. No, it's gone. I will explain it when I'm going through it. Right. Masking. I knew it would come back to me. Right, so the first thing you're going to do is take a piece of Whisper White, and I've got a Whisper White card for the base, which is 10.5 score, A4 scored at 10.5, and then inside is a piece of 10 by 14.5. The outside Whisper White is 9.5 by 14, and the crumb cake is 14.5 by 10. I'm going to take the piece of Whisper White card at 9.5 by 14 first, and I'm using Memento Black, Stampin' Up! My man first in the deck chair, and I'm putting him quite prominent in the front of the card, and I'm using landscape rather than portrait. I'll keep that on one side, and then the little girls on the beach scene I've put a little bit further back so that it looks like they're walking towards the sea, and that's how that looks. The masking bit is you stamp the piece. I've already done this one, obviously, because I've done the first one. You stamp the stamp set that you're using, the stamp that you're using, onto a piece of post-it note, and using the sticky side of it, make sure you've got that, and then place it just a little bit further down from the top. If you put it right on the top, you get white marks that you don't want. And I've done the same with the little girls, but I've left the arms so that they are still holding on, and I've had to put, because this side is the sticky side on the post-it note, I put a little bit of removable tape on this side so it doesn't stick to my card when I'm finished with it. Right, just need to place that down just a fraction again, and then same with that one. So you can see there's just hold it up, there's just a fraction of white showing, and that will help with leaving that mark. I've got brushes, and these are foam rollers, and once you're finished with these you can wash them. The pink always leaves a mark with the leaves a stain on the brush, but that's not a problem. It doesn't come off when you're using it. First of all, I'm going to use the blends, and I've got Crumb Cake light and dark for the blends, and I'm going to put some dark on first for the sand, and you can all see what I'm doing. Make sure that you get it quite up, because I'm not colouring it all in because I want the light to come through as well. So that looks about right for me. Dark. Now for the lighter blends, just swirl it round a little bit so that you're doing it in a circle movement, and it will pick up the darker bits that you've already put on. I don't want that to come up. So it looks a bit like it's different colours on the sand, which you get anyway. Keep swirling it round until you're happy with what you're doing. Leave your post-it notes over the top, because you don't want, when you come to doing your next bit, you don't want that going on your ladies. So I'll just move that onto one side for the time being, because we've nearly finished with the crumb cake. I've got the Balmy Blue and Seaside Spray ink pads, and the Balmy Blue, the Seaside Spray is for the top bit, and just keep rolling your brush, so don't go backwards and forwards like this, because you're only getting a little bit. But if you keep going round and round and round, you'll get all of your roller. And start off the page and keep going backwards and forwards, but making sure you've got the round, it's going round, because that way then you'll get all the paint off, the ink off your pad. I think that's about right. I'm not doing any more with that one, so I'll just leave that on one side. I just wanted to move it, and then I'm taking the Balmy Blue and do the same with this one. Keep on rolling it round and round and round, and then just want to, and I wanted that one to look a little bit darker. It's not much, but it is a bit darker than to make it look like the sea. Happy with that one, I think. Just put a little bit more there. So there you can see I've actually gone over these post-it notes. I'm happy with that, so I'll fold them up completely. And move them on one side. I don't need them now. Once I've taken these off, we can start colouring in the girls and the man. Remove them a bit carefully so I don't tear them. You can always use these over and over again, and if you look there, You can see that they've not got any white above there. I've got a little bit over the face, but that's not a problem. I can always colour that in with a little bit of Balmy Blue blend. It's fine. And just in between the legs there, this bit here, don't want that. And you can always touch these up, that's not a problem. Just need to put a little bit of sand in between the legs there and just there, and then put the sand on the bottom. If you wanted to take a lot of time over cutting out, you could also cut the white bits out of your embossing, your post-it notes, but I find it easier just to colour it in once you've removed them. The chair itself is going to be Real Red blends, and got a little bit there and I'm using the lighter one this time. I used the darker one last time. Keep touching up where you feel it wants to be, and I'm quite happy with that. Oh, I'll do the buckets. No, I'll do the buckets in a darker red this time. So that's the buckets and the chair done. So I can move them out of the way. I did the girl's hair in the Mango Melody. I did one in the light and one in the dark, and it's a yellowy colour. So this time I'll do a little bit of light in that one. Maybe finish off a fringe so that got colour, and I'll do the little girl in the dark Mango Melody. The sisters, so they can be dressed alike, and just different colour hair a little bit. For the body, I used light pink Pirouette, and need to for his neck and his arms and his legs. And the girl's face and arms and legs, so that you've got them all covered. That one. For the man's clothing, I've used dark and light Old Olive in the blends again. They're all in the blends, which is alcohol based. And this time I'll do the t-shirt in the dark. Try the other end rather than the bullet end. And keep brushing it over. And then the hat and its trousers will coordinate and make him light this time rather than the dark. So the cards are near enough the same, but I've altered the little bits of them. So that's him finished. That's him finished. And I will then do Purple Posy in light and dark for the girls. I'm just doing a little bit of shading on their dresses in the dark to start with. And for the light bit, we'll do the rest of the dress and just swirl it round so that it blends in. I could have done these in different colours, but you see so many little girls that's dressed alike and the dresses are similar, and I didn't want to overdo it in colours, so that's why they're in the same colour dresses. I've got the same colour buckets. When you've done used your blends, it's an alcohol base, and when you turn it over you can see it bleeds onto the back. Sometimes if it's a flower you can actually use the back of the card rather than the front, but I haven't done that yet. I just need this one at the front. To finish this bit off, I've got Smoky Slate, which is a grey colour, and I've got some birds that I'm just going to tap on the Smoky Slate and put a few more on there because I thought that was a little bit needed. And also for the Collect Beautiful Moments, I'm using Smoky Slate for that as well. I didn't want to do it too dark because I want the meaning of it all is really to emphasize the girls and the man. And then for the next step is to do the I'll put this one on first with this one, and just mount, take the middle bit out of that one, just mount this one on first. And both these stamp sets will be in the new catalogue. They're in the current catalogue that you can order from now, but the new catalogue comes out on the 3rd of June, and you can still order these from me after the 3rd of June because they're not retiring, which I'm pleased about because I like both of these sets. I think they're going to be quite usable. For the inside now, I've got a saying that says, being a good dad starts with being a good man, and that one you can use for Father's Day or a birthday. I've used Balmy Blue again on the inside. Just tap it gently because of it being a foam pad. It gets it all over the edge of the stamps, which are pretty good. I've not done that. And that's that bit done. And then just fold that one up. I've used a stamp that's got, it's from this Beautiful Moments, and it's this piece here. It's just like sheaths of corn or flowers, but I didn't want to colour them in. I just left it, and I've just done that in crumb cake, and I put three, well, 2.5 pieces on there. It's up to you if you wanted to do more. I might just put a few. I've put 3.5 on that one. So that's, and that is basically it, the finish of my card once I've just put this piece in. That's the wrong card, it's already got one in. This one hasn't. And I'm using Tombow glue again. And that's the card finished. Hopefully they're a little bit different because I've got, yeah, not lined it up as straight as what I hoped, and it didn't want to take it off, but I've got more birds on this than this one. I think it needed a little bit more on it than what I did, but hopefully you'll like those cards. And if you want to join my team, you can join my team by going on to my blog, which is http JackieSanCards.stampinup.net, or you can email me on JackieSan50@gmail.com. I'm always available, and if you would like to order anything, you can phone me on 0422 547 461. But this is the new catalogue that's coming out. I can't show you inside at the moment, but I can show you the outside. If you would like one of these, they're $5 each, and I can get you one of those. Okay, all right, love. Thank you very much for joining me. Hope you like my cards today, and if you did, please leave a comment or subscribe to my Facebook video. I'm sorry it's not Facebook Live. I've not attempted to do that one yet, but I will speak to you all tomorrow. Have a good day and keep well. Thank you. Bye.